One millennial says he is fed up with his generation and he is calling them all out. In a New York Post piece, he writes this: perhaps their messiah complex is a result of being coddled, petted, and worshipped like toy poodles from infancy all the way to college. Pundits love to cite soccer participation trophies and the downfall of the Western civilization, but it gets even worse. That fed-up millennial and New York Post writer Johnny Oleksinski joins us now to dive into it. Boy, you've gotten some angry tweets and firing back. What's been the response for this piece?
It's been very big and very mixed. So the first day, all the tweets were fabulous and so encouraging and happy. And then the millennials caught on to it on day two, after their 4th of July holiday was over, and those tweets are scathing.
Yeah, because the title of your piece, I'm a millennial and my generation sucks, it just talks about how the millennials don't get off the couch very often.
They don't. It's actually, I wrote another piece for the Post not long ago about millennials being the shut-in generation. I interviewed several who will spend whole weekends at home very proudly just binge watching Orange is the New Black.
Or doing a Snapchat.
Or doing a Snapchat.
A sad face.
Of themselves binge watching.
Right. Johnny, when you walked in here, we all said, what's everyone saying? All your colleagues, what are they saying? And we want to read some tweets and then get your response, because this is from Paul. He says, it's just so obvious you live in a bubble of New York City white millennial privilege.
Well, so I'm just coming up on my first year of living in New York. I went to a state school in central Illinois, and I spent my whole life in the Chicago suburbs.
So here's a tweet. Here's a Debunked. All right, here's a tweet from Nick. He writes, sorry to hear old people tricked you into hating yourself. I don't know what that means.
Well, my baby boomer friends are some of my best friends. And I don't hate myself, sorry.
Brianna tweeted this, just read your article about millennials, and as a 27-year-old, it's so sad to say I often feel the same way. Great piece. Ultimately, it's a rallying cry, what you wrote. You know, come on, everybody, let's go, right?
Exactly, and actually something I heard from colleagues at the Post was they thought some of the advice I gave to my millennial cohorts actually could apply to anybody.
Best piece of advice you gave?
I think that is to be not be so myopic and insular. So we tend to, now on social media, it makes it very easy for us to surround ourselves with people who feel the same way we do about everything, so you never hear any opinions.
I like this other one. Stop blaming everybody. That's one of your other big action items. Why? What do you mean by that?
Well, what I found, and part of what inspired me to write the piece, is that whenever I go out with friends and we're talking about the job market or how work is going, it goes into this avalanche of blame. So why won't this baby boomer leave so I can take their job? Why are they paid more than me? Why am I not making as much money as my friend who's doing this? And blaming gets you nowhere. That's what toddlers do, right? You tattle.
Right.
It's an interesting piece.
Johnny,
thank you very much for joining us.
We're going to link it up on foxnews.com as well as on our Facebook page. Johnny, great to see you this morning. Thanks so much.